Hi guys, if you guys are interested in seeing how I recreated this look on Instagram, just keep watching. So my inspiration is actually from a picture on Instagram, and it's from Too Faced. This is, actually I don't know what her name is. Oh, it's Elva J. This is the gorgeous girl that I just fell in love with when I saw this. We're gonna actually start out with the Correction Concentrate. This was actually featured in my June favorites video, so I'll link that down below if you haven't seen that. And we're just going to pop that underneath the eyes. And then I'm just going to blend this out with my fingers. I'm looking at my mirror behind, so sorry about that. So in the picture, she looks really highlighted underneath the eyes. So I want to look just as bright, and I'm going to use my trusted Age Rewind Dark Eraser from Maybelline. I'm going to take one of my Sigma brushes. This is the Precision Flat P80. Looks like this. And we're just going to pat that in like a V shape. Next, I'm going to put on my Double Wear foundation, and this is in 3W1 Tawny. I'm going to do a pump of that on the back of my hand, and I'm going to use my Urban Decay Optical Blurring Brush. And I'm going to start out in the center of my face. This isn't the best foundation for if like you're going to be taking pictures, just because it really does give you that white cast. Gosh, this brush is like falling everywhere. It's just shedding. I usually use my Sigma brushes, but they're all dirty. My kitty is being a crybaby. She's kind of whining. You can't hear her in the background. Alright, I'm just gonna get, I usually have like leftovers, so I'm just gonna wipe that off with a little cotton round. And there she is playing with one of my boxes. So now that I have the foundation on, I'm going to set that with my Smooth Operator from Tarte. And this is in the shade Light, but they run a little dark. I'm just going to take a little bit of that on this brush from Bare Minerals, and it's the Smoothing Face brush. This is the one that came out with the Complexion Rescue. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot to put that on under this. Usually I wear that, but I guess not today. So next, bronzer. I'm going to use my favorite Park Avenue Princess matte bronzer from Tarte. Not Too Faced, Tarte. And I'm just going to use this Coastal Scents brush. Looks like this. Take a little bit of that. For the most part, her complexion is very matte, and the only area she has sparkle is her eyes, like the inner corner and then her eyelid. So I'm not going to put any highlighter on today, and we're just going to go right ahead and do the eyes. I am going to use my Lorac Behind the Scenes eye primer, and on top of that, I'm going to use my Bare Minerals, like the 5-in-1 eyeshadow, just to even out my eyelid. I have a mini one of this, and it's a 5-in-1 BB Advanced. It's the same shade. I think it's like Bare Linen or something like that. A little bit of this on. I'm going to take my Naturals matte palette, and it looks like she kind of has like these orangey red brown tones in her eyes. And I'm just gonna kind of come back to this as a reference, but her eyes are like an orangey red brown tone. So I'm gonna take my crease brush. This is from Coastal Scents, yes. And I'm gonna start out with actually Honey Butter, which is this one, as a transition color. And for my eyes, I have to go a little bit above my crease to actually create a crease. for color. Otherwise, everything just kind of disappears if I do it on my lid. Then I'm going to go in with Strapless, which is the center color here. We're going to work that in our crease as well. I'm actually going to blend Honey Butter back in between these two colors. Then I'm going to take Heaven, which is this highlight color, and we're going to pop that underneath the brows and then blend. Just so I can fade that line a little bit more. I'm just going to get a little bit deeper with the browns, and we're going to go with Chocolate Cookie, which is bottom right color. I'm going to concentrate that in the crease here. And I'm going to slightly darken that up with Risque, which is this one here. And I switched my brush, I'm sorry. This is another Coastal Scents brush. It's just slightly more tapered, it's a little tighter. I'm just gonna slightly deepen up the crease. Go back with a larger fluffy brush and just help that blend a little bit more. Then we're going to go ahead and use the same type brush like this, and I'm going to put Chocolate Cookie on my bottom lash line. And I'm going to pull that up and connect it at the corners here. And then we're going to deepen that up with Risque again. Then all over her lid and then in the inner corner, she uses this really like sparkly champagne color. So I'm going to go into my Too Faced The Return of Sexy palette, and the whole top row are really good options you can go with. I'm going to swatch a couple to see which one I like the best. I actually don't really like any of those, especially to recreate this look. So I'm actually going to pull out my Lorac Gold Unzipped palette, and we're going to use Unlocked, which is this highlight color here. And I like this one much better. So we'll skip that palette and use this one. So I'm just going to grab a smaller brush for detailing. And we're going to take a little bit of that color. This one's like slightly a little bit more gold, but it will work for this look. And I don't think I want to take it all the way to the end. I'm just going to concentrate this in the inner corner and in the center, and then fade it out a little. Just like this. a little carried away with that highlighter. I'm going to take my concealer brush just to clean it up a little bit. So that's how this looks. I'm just adding a little bit more of that highlighter here, and I'm bringing it up, just fading it up a little bit like this. To brighten this up a little bit more, I'm going to take this inner rim color, and this is from NARS. It's their Larger Than Life Longwear Eyeliner, and this is just a nude one, like this. I'll even swatch it for you guys. I don't like to line my waterline, but I'm just going to line my lash line in the inner corner a little bit more. And then I'm going to just fade it back a little bit. I feel like that brightened it up a little bit more. There we go. I'm just taking the leftover on my brush here and just fading this. So just referencing back to the picture, it looks like she has a little bit of black eyeliner in the inner rim. Just in the inner rim. I don't think she did her whole bottom line. So I'm going to add, actually, instead of doing black, I think I'm going to do a brown, like a really dark brown. I'm going to go in with Damsel from Stila. This is their Stay All Day retractable liner. I'm gonna try not to get it in the inner rim because I've had problems where it clogged my tear duct, and I don't want that to happen again. And then I'm gonna have to go back and add a little bit more of that highlighter color. So before I go in with liquid eyeliner, I'm going to get in between my lashes with the Stila black liner in Stingray. Maybe I'll zoom you guys in a little bit. And then we're going to go in with the Stila liquid eyeliner and just go right over that. I think I'm going to wear this eyeliner a little thicker than usual just because in the picture you can see her eyeliner is super thick. But she does have the lid space for it, so I think that's as thick as I will go. Otherwise, you won't be able to see really the eyelid color. So just looking at this, I really want to darken up my lash line a bit more. So I'm going to take my Stila black liner and we're just going to gently rub that into the lash line. And then we're going to take this brush again. And I'm going to take a brown from here. It's called Unedited. And it's, this brown right up here. It's a really nice dark chocolate brown. And we're going to smoke this out a little bit more. So before I move on to my brows, we're going to do, and the rest like of my mascara, I'm going to put on Subversion just so that I can have this primer set before I use my mascara. I like Perversion with the primer. And that's the only way I usually wear it. So I just want to put this primer on so it has time to dry. I know this girl's wearing falsies, but I'm gonna do this primer first. And then I'll put on some fake lashes. And then we will do Perversion on top of that just to bind them together. So brows, lately I've just been using the NYX brow pencil in brunette and the NYX brow gel in chocolate. And this girl has like really nice eyebrows, so I'm gonna try my best. Oh my gosh, I need to pluck some of these little hairs. And then on top of that, I'm going to put the tinted brow gel. Okay, I don't have anything super awesome for, what do you call them? Fake lashes. So I'm just going to use what I have. And they are the Ardell 111? No, 110 lashes. They're not as pretty as hers. Let's take a look. Hers are really nice and full, but then again, she probably has really awesome eyelashes to go underneath them. So we're going to improvise and I'm going to try my best. So let me just loosen this. Oh shoot. I don't think I have eye glue. Oh my gosh, guys. Let me double check. Okay, this is a fail. I do not have eyelash glue. So we are just going to build away with the Perversion mascara. And yeah, we'll just work with what we got. bottom lash line, I don't like Perversion. I actually like the Roller Lash just because the brush is tighter. So I'm going to do my other eye and then we will do blush and lips after that. Okay, both eyes are done. Now we're going to move on to blush. It looks like her blush is rather peachy. It's definitely in the warmer and like orangey tones. So I'm going to use my blush from Lancome in a 134 Tangerine tint. Looks like this. And we are going to use my Real Techniques blush brush. And we're going to pop that on our cheeks. Obviously, because it's blush. But I'm actually going to bring it back more too, just to help kind of contour the face. And I love blush, so, I mean, this might be a lot for some of you guys, but I like wearing blush. And I am not ashamed of it. So I have no idea what she has on her lips because it doesn't list what she's using on her lips or the rest of her face. It's just the eye palette that they list. So I'm actually going to line my lips with Boutique's lip liner in the color Natural. And I don't think they make it in the pencils like this anymore. I believe they are retractables. Oh, and I got it at Sally's, so I'm gonna just line our lips. Oops, sorry. I think I like basically blocked everything that I was doing. And then on top of that, I'm going to use e.l.f.'s, I think this is one of their like essential lines, and it's, I believe this was $1. I can't remember the exact price, but this is in the shade Fantasy, and it's this gorgeous like brown shade. I'm gonna use this one. So this is the finished recreated look. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I thought this was really fun. And if you guys want to see me do more of these recreation looks, leave me pictures on my Facebook or put it down below. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!